Assalamualaikum and hello YouTubies! Welcome back to Let's Talk About with Wan Alya. Have you heard about vegetarian people? Have you asked or wondered why they decided to live with just eating plants? Well, most of them have their own personal reason like this. But most of them are contributing to this new lifestyle because of this.
Eating clean and green isn't just great for your health. It's one of the single biggest things you can do to fight the climate crisis.
So, you may ask, how is our eating lifestyle affecting the climate and what we can do? The problem with our consuming behavior is that we eat a lot of meat. So what's the problem with eating meat? It's super delicious. Yeah, I know they are delicious, but these cars are actually one of the main contributors of methane gas to the environment.
About 25% of all the global climate change problems we're seeing can be attributed back to the food and the choices that we're actually making about what we eat on a daily basis. This is greater than all the cars on the planet. In fact, it's about twice as much global warming pollution as the cars.
Look at this graph. This shows the main food source and how much carbon footprint they leave. Food plant-based like nuts, corns, and peas, they leave only a small portion of carbon footprint. Next, such as chicken and pork, they leave a bit more carbon footprint. But the meat leaves out so much carbon footprint. So how come these cows are destroying the planet? They are just innocent, yet delicious. So like what I have said, cows are one of the big contributors of methane gas to the environment. Methane gas is a type of gas that is more powerful than carbon dioxide when it comes to trapping the heat in the earth. But you guys might be thinking, how these cows are producing methane gas? They are not like machines like our cars, right? So I will ask Wan Alya to explain this part. Well guys, our cows are very unique, especially their stomach. After they eat a bunch of delicious green grass, the stomach will digest the food and will go through a process called enteric fermentation. So what happens is that after the food has digested, it will produce a gas called methane. Interesting, right?
Some of those emissions come out this way, but 95% come out the front. If you've never heard one of these animals burp, there's an endless supply of YouTube videos for your viewing pleasure.
Really? That was rude, sir.
Based on this graph, we can see that agriculture is one of the biggest contributors of methane gas than the oil and plant industry combined. So who can think these innocent cows are destroying the planet? Other than cows destroying the planet, there is one more factor that makes this issue worse: animals feeding and land use. 1 third of grain we produce is used for feeding the animals. It will require 1 billion of grains to feed all of the cows. Just imagine people's meat intake keep rising and rising every year. That means that more land need to be used for growing the food and raising the cows, which also means that more trees need to be cut.
80% of deforestation in the Amazon rainforest, for example, is to make way for cattle ranching.
So this is why many vegetarians don't eat meat and want all of us to stop consuming meat. So, if I want to save the earth, does that mean I have to stop eating hamburgers and meat? Not actually. Well, it's complicated. One night, I actually asked my father's opinion on Stop Consuming Meat movement, and his response was very intriguing. Well, his response was, this movement will make another issue worse, which is the world hunger crisis. When we put a ban on meat, we might not supply enough food to all the people in the world. After hearing his opinion, I did some research and found this very interesting article. Okay? So this is how it sounds. Okay. We must improve how efficiently we use agricultural land to help combat climate change. That means we need to find more ways to use less land to make the same amount of food. We could also try to switch up what we feed cows. Instead of feeding corn and soy, feeding them with alfalfa and supplements could reduce how much they emit gas. But even if we can control how much cows burp, we can control what we do with their dung. Managing all the manure is an organic fertilizer made from cow poop, or even reusing it as fuel, is one way to reduce emission. So you must be confused whether you should eat meat or not eat meat, right? Well, I was too. One way we can fight climate change is by following the Mediterranean diet. So this diet will require people to eating plant-based meal every day, eat chicken once a week, and eat meat once a month. But I believe this lifestyle should not be implemented by all people because we all have different lifestyle and different conditions. We should not make one fit for all. Thus, what I want you to do is to find a way you can minimize your carbon footprint, even if it's a small difference.
A lot of people feel really helpless when it comes to climate change, like they can't make a difference. And what our research is showing is that your personal decisions really can have a big impact.
Start to find a new lifestyle that you can follow and suits you the best without affecting your everyday life. Combating climate change is not just about the result, but it's also about the journey. That's all for now, YouTubies. See ya! Hi guys! So today's topic is very interesting to talk because it's about meat and hamburgers, like from McDonald's. Oh no, this sauce is coming down again. And you guys, this is not a sponsored video. Okay, remember, I bought this McDonald's burger with my own money. Okay. Alright, so yeah, I do believe that if we take a small step, even if it's just a small, it can make a big changes and can help huge things for our climate. Okay. So yeah, I'm going to finish my burger. Look at the sauce. It's dripping down to my shirt right now. So yeah, hoping that you guys learned a lot from this video, and yeah, together we try to minimize our carbon footprint with our own ways that suit our lifestyle. Okay, remember that. And all of this is about the journey, not about the result, the end result. Okay, I'm going to finish my burger and hope you guys don't feel intimidated by this. Alright, bye. Okay, now to switch. Okay.